Okey-dokey. Oops. All right. Okay. Oop. Test, 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 test. Okay, sounds good. All right. So find your comfortable spot. And we're gonna sit down and relax and begin with breathing. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. Just sit up straight and relax your shoulders. And we're gonna begin by inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. Slowly exhaling and slowly inhaling. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. With each inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling when you sit up straight. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now in the next inhale, we're gonna inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head. If you can, try and bring the palms of your hands together above your head. And when you're ready to exhale, we're gonna exhale through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down to the floor. Inhale through your nose, reaching as high as you can. When you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. As you inhale, try and lift your chest as you lift your arms. Fill your lungs completely with air and slowly exhale out all of the air. moving with your breath. Now, in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhaling, expanding your abdomen. Exhaling, contracting your navel toward your spine. Focusing on your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. With your hands in prayer posture, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, and take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips as high as we can. When you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And if you can, try and point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. Keeping the palms of your hands together, breathing through your nose. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time. And when you're done, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now straighten your arms out in front of you. And we're going to inhale, reaching our arms as far back as we can. And when we exhale, we're going to take our right arm under our left arm and interlace our forearms together, bringing the palms of our hands together. And if you can, try and lift your elbows. Relax your shoulders and breathe naturally through your nose. And then release. Inhale as you reach your arms as far back as you can. And when you exhale, we're going to take our left arm under our right arm, interlace our forearms together and bring the palms of our hands, if you can reach. Lift your elbows, relax your shoulders, and breathe through your nose. And release. Inhale one more time. And exhale, bring your arms in front of you. And take a moment to breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. So place your knees under your hips, your hands with your fingers spread wide under your shoulders. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Keeping our arms straight, we're going to do cat-cow. Try and move as much as you can within your range of flexibility. The head moves last. To begin, we're going to inhale, arching our lower spine, and then lift the chin. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tightening your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteals as you arch your upper back and lower your head. Move with your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, relax with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're gonna separate our knees wide apart, bring our feet together, and we're gonna sit back in child's pose by lowering our hips to our heels and then lowering our torso, our forearms, and our forehead down to the ground and breathe through our nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms. And from here, we're gonna do a floor flow. We're gonna inhale as we come forward into a half plank. Pull your navel in as you exhale, lowering your torso down to the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. And when you're ready to exhale, come back to child's pose. Follow your breath, inhaling, coming forward. Tighten the gluteal muscles as you exhale, coming down. Inhale, lifting into a baby cobra. And when you're ready to exhale, come back to child's pose. Follow your breath, breathing through your nose. One more time. And when you're done, rest in child's pose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're gonna step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle, and then come on up with your hands in prayer posture. Try and scoop your hips under your torso, opening up the front of your hips. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you tilt your torso forward, pulling your navel in toward your spine, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back, and then bring your left foot forward. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture. Again, trying to scoop our hips under us, opening up the front of our hips. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Breathing into any tension you feel. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. Inhale, make a circle. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're in tabletop position again. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the left side. When you're ready to exhale, take your left arm under your right and relax your left ear and shoulder on the ground, keeping your hips in the air. When you're ready to inhale, twist, reach. Exhale, come down and relax, breathing through your nose. On the exhale, try and get your shoulder and ear on the ground. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back, reaching for your left hip with your right hand, twisting our torso to the right side of the room, relaxing our neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. If you need to, you can always put something soft on your head on the ground if you'd like a towel. If your right arm is behind you, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your right hand back down to the mat. And then we're going to inhale and lift our left fingertips, twisting one more time. Exhale, come back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And now we're going to switch to the right side. So now we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting our torso to the right side. Exhale, take our right arm under our left and relax our right shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach, twist, and lift. Again on the exhale, breathing through our nose, relaxing down on the exhale. Follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the mat and relax, keeping our hips in the air. And if you'd like, you can lift your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and then allow your left arm to drape down behind your back, reaching your left hand for your right hip, relaxing your shoulders, breathing through your nose. And if your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and bring your left hand down to the mat for support. And then inhale, reaching your right fingertips up one more time. Exhale, bring them down to the mat. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet under us with our knees bent. Inhale our hands together above our head, and then exhale them down by our side. All right. Now standing up with our feet separated. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower our arms and hands down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them down again. Placing our hands on our hips. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, bending your knees as far as you can. And then inhale again. This time exhale, tilt your torso forward, place your hands on the floor, and you can straighten out your feet if you'd like. Relax your neck and shoulders. Grab your elbows or wrists, and just breathe through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale our hands together behind us, reaching our knuckles up toward the ceiling as we interlace our fingers. Try and bring your hands behind your head, relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then release your hands, bring them down to the floor. And we're going to walk our hands toward our left foot. Inhale, lifting our chest toward our left foot. Exhale, relaxing our torso over our leg. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso. Breathing through your nose. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the top of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso. And then release, bring your hands back to the center. And we're going to walk our hands to our right foot. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your right foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Try not to bend your head, just bring your torso over your leg. With each inhale, lifting your chest toward the top of your foot. And as you exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. And then release, bring your hands back to the center. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet in about 2 feet apart, keeping our hands between our legs. We're going to lower our hips all the way down to the ground. And if you'd like, you can have a pillow or a towel and place it under the heels of your feet if your ankles are tight to help relax your body. You can also use a book if you need to, place under your heels of your feet. Try and move your torso so it's vertical to the floor. And then bring your hands together in prayer posture if you can, between your legs, breathing through your nose. Relaxing your hips. The weight of your body in the heels of your feet. And then bring your hands down to the floor, and we're going to take our hands out from between our legs and sit down all the way on the mat. Now from here, we're going to separate our legs wide apart and bring our hands behind us with our fingertips pointing away. Inhale, lifting your chest, and exhale, using your hands to tilt your torso forward. Try not to bend your head. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, coming forward. When you're far enough forward, bring your arms in front. Continue inhaling, lifting your chest, and exhaling, lowering your torso. Try not to bend your head. We're lowering our navel down, keeping our neck and spine in alignment. Go as far as you can and just breathe through your nose. Lifting your chest on the inhale, exhale, relaxing. And then inhale, pull your navel in, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Now from here, we're going to take our left foot to the inside of our right thigh, keeping our torso facing forward. So from here, we're going to actually, if you can, bend your right leg. Actually, let's start over. Keeping both knees, bring your feet in front of you with your knees bent. And separate your feet about shoulder width apart. And then from here, we're going to turn to the left and allow our knees to come down to the ground. From here, try and let your right hip or left hip, whichever's in the air, come down all the way so that both hips are on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then bring your knees back to the center. And then relax your knees to the opposite side, lowering your knees all the way down. And if your hip is in the air, just try and relax, sit down into it, relax it down all the way. Try and lift your chest as you breathe through your nose. And again, we're going to bring our knees back in the air and relax to the opposite side again, bringing our knees down. Lifting your chest as you breathe. Try and sit down so that your hips are on the ground. Taking a few breaths, and then lift your knees one more time and relax to the opposite side. Lowering your hips down as much as possible. And then come back to the center. Now, from the front of your mat, I'm going to turn sideways. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in and tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. From here, if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg. If you want to use a hand to hold it, you can as well. And if you'd like to straighten out the other or do one at a time, you can do that as well. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet down all the way. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now, again, move your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in as you inhale, lifting your chest, and then tilt back, lifting the heels of your feet off the ground. Again, if you'd like, you can use your hands to hold your legs. And go ahead and see if you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. relax down. Grab your elbows or wrists. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale, lifting your chest, and then exhale, slowly bring your spine down to the floor with control. And then straighten out your arms parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your head and your knees back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head and your torso back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side. And if you can, turn your head to gaze at your right hand. If you'd like, you can also straighten out your right leg parallel to your left arm, lowering your right foot down to the ground while keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground so that your left leg and right arm are parallel to each other. Breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend your left leg back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso back to the center of your mat. And move your arms down next to your torso. Walk your feet under your knees again. And we're going to lift our left foot up toward the ceiling and then take our left ankle and relax it above our right knee. Take your left hand and gently place it on the inside of your left thigh and gently push your left thigh away as you relax your left leg and left foot. Breathing through your nose naturally. And then release your left hand. We're going to lift our right foot off the ground, take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. And then take your left elbow or forearm and relax it on your inner left thigh. Check that your legs and your feet are both relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you at the same time, using your left arm or elbow to push your left thigh away. So we're pulling and pushing simultaneously. Relax your legs, relax your feet. We're stretching the piriformis muscle. Breathing through your nose. And release, lower your right foot down to the ground. Release your hands from behind your right thigh. Straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot toward the ceiling. And then lower your left foot down to the ground with your knee bent. Reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And then take your right ankle and relax it above your left knee. Take your right hand and relax it on your inner right thigh. And then take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale, gently pushing your right thigh away. Relaxing your right foot. And then take your right hand off your right thigh. Lift your left foot off the ground and then take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of your right thigh. Relax your legs and your feet. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you. At the same time, use your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. So again, we're pulling and pushing opposite legs. Relax your legs and feet as you're doing this. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from behind your left thigh. Straighten out your right foot, reaching it for the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Straighten out your right leg on the ground, keeping your left knee bent. And then lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. So the right leg is on the ground, straight on the ground, and your left foot is in the air with your hands interlaced below your left knee. Now, keeping the right leg on the ground as it is right now, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, we're going to gently pull our left knee and shin toward our left shoulder while keeping our right leg on the ground. Go as far as you can while keeping your leg on the ground, and then just breathe. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin, straighten out your left leg, bend your right leg, placing your right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg on the ground. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can, and then just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Relax your feet. Make sure your left leg is on the ground all the way. Only go as far as you can while you can keep your left leg on the ground. And then release, lower your right foot down to the ground. And we're going to bend both knees now. And then reach our feet and our hands into the air. Bend our knees and grab the outer edges of our feet. Pull our feet down into happy baby pose. So as we do that, our knees go to the outside of our shoulders, the outside of our torso. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side. If you fall out, get back in. Releasing any tension you may feel in your spine. You can rock up and down as well. Breathing through your nose. Moving around as much as you can. And then inhale both feet and hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. Now straighten your body out on your mat. Lay on your back, close your eyes for our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. Close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. And then move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs and your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees, bring them close to your chest, and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again, strong breath. Again. One more time, inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose, bringing the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.